Hello, my name is Agatha and I'm here to announce a few changes that I'll be making in my YouTube channel, and they will be effective starting December 2016. So until now I would put 48 videos every month in my YouTube channel, 12 videos of astrology in Portuguese, 12 videos of astrology in English, and then 12 videos of tarot in Portuguese, and another 12 videos of tarot in English. So it's total 48 videos a month. YouTube hasn't been paying me properly, in my opinion, and hasn't been paying me enough. Every time that my views go up, my pay is less, which I don't think is fair. So instead of 48 videos a month, I'm going to only upload 24 videos a month, 12 videos in Portuguese and 12 videos in English, and I'm going to join the tarot with the astrology prediction with the tarot reading in the same video. So instead of dividing it, I'm really sorry, but right now it's not worth the investment of my time. And to give you an example, I need a proper camera to record, and I don't have money to do that. So there's no point in investing so much time and effort in something that I see it's growing, but it doesn't give me like monetary the return that I would expect. So I need to put my effort in other things. Okay, like I haven't been writing for a while, so I need to go back to writing, and I'm doing other stuff also, so I need to put my effort elsewhere. Okay, so again, I'm very sorry, but that's it. That's the announcement. Bye bye.
Hello, Sagittarius. This is your astrological reading for November 2016. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. So, the full moon happens on the 14th of November at 22 degrees of Taurus, and then the new moon happens on the 29th of November at 7 degrees and 43 minutes of the sign of Sagittarius. And what does this mean for you, Sagittarius? Well, this full moon happens in your case in your 6th house. Full moons are culminations or endings. It depends from chart to chart, from case to case, from person to person. So for some of you, this full moon in Taurus in your 6th house, it could be the end of a job. For instance, it could be that, like you end an employment, you end a job. Maybe you are leaving to something else, maybe you get fired, maybe your contract isn't renewed, for all sorts of reasons. There might be, like, for some of you, there seems to be like a possibility that you leave with some sort of settlement, more money than, I would say, than your usual income. I mean, a little bit more than your just base salary, a little bit more than that, I would say. If it's not that, it could be finally that you find, if you are not employed, you find a new place of employment, and you're gonna work for a new company around the 14th of November, and all of that is resolved around this period of time. If it's not that, if your job is safe, there's some sort of changes around your workplace, your work environment, all sorts of changes. Could be a new boss, for instance. For others, it could be something to do in relating to your co-workers. Maybe a co-worker leaves, maybe several co-workers leave. If that's the case, maybe this co-worker, I would say like an older female, why does she leave? It could be a he also, okay? Maybe they just got, either won the lottery or just got, lots and lots of money. Maybe like an old aunt just left them with a big inheritance, and then they don't have to work anymore and they leave. I mean, I hope that's the case, something like that. Or not necessarily. If your coworker leaves, I would say again, maybe with a settlement. If it's not one coworker, it's several coworkers. It could be like if it's not leaving, it's new workers, new co-workers, new colleagues coming in around this time. So you start working with these new co-workers around this time. This could also be relating to your health. So a health treatment that comes to fruition, that ends. If you have some sort of physiotherapy, it ends around this time. So whatever it is, I would say health treatment may be related to maybe your throat, your voice, something like that. Some of you, it's not all of you, of course. Throat, voice, even thyroid, something to do with that. Maybe either you get the results, the exams, that will lead your doctor or your doctors to make a treatment plan, and you can follow this treatment plan, or that treatment has already been followed, and you around this time it's ended. You don't have to have this treatment anymore because the issue is solved. Okay, so it's work, it's colleagues, it's health. Maybe you decide to lose a little bit of weight, or maybe your health isn't all that great and you understand that you need to change the way you eat, for instance. This could be like a diet that comes to an end. It could be that, or you decide to change your diet, to change the way you eat. Or it could be like going to the gym, or deciding I don't need to go to the gym anymore. Maybe you had like some sort of exercise plan for like the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month or longer than that, and that the results come in. Maybe it's you need to go to a party, whatever, something like that, and you need to lose weight or whatever, and finally you've lost all the weight that you needed to lose, and then you can fit in that dress, you can fit in that suit, and you go. Or it could be that, okay, I really need to lose weight, I really need to take care of myself, my health, so you decide to start exercising. Okay, so right now around the 14th of November, either you join a big group, a big organization, a gym, something like that, and you start having, exercise classes of any type, okay? But something like that, I would say that's more or less enjoyable to you. Okay, this is the full moon, and then Sagittarius, the new moon, happens on the 29th of November at 7 degrees of Sagittarius. So what does this mean to you, for you? In your case, it happens in your first house and makes a square with Neptune in Pisces in the 4th house, and another square with North Node in Virgo in the 10th house. So this is a new beginning for you. A new beginning could be all sorts of new beginnings. You could be having, for instance, a new job, or some new role in the job you already have. Maybe you got some sort of promotion, something like that. Maybe you decide to, change the way, this change could be related to your appearance, the way you look. It could be something as simple as changing your wardrobe, the way you dress. Maybe you have a new title in your workplace, in your career, in your profession, and you need to dress in a different way. Maybe you decide to lose weight, for instance, and it's starting to show, and people starting to notice. Whatever change happens in your life, this might be seen in a difficult way, or might cause some sort of conflict with your home life, with your family, because your family might not like this change. They might not be able to deal with it in a healthy and appropriate way. Maybe if you have like some sort of new, your career is growing, for instance, or you have a new job title, or you have some sort of promotion, you need to spend lots and lots of time devoting to your career, into your job, into your profession. And maybe someone in your family doesn't like the time you spend, all the time you spend in your workplace. Maybe you don't have time for your kids. Maybe you don't have time for your spouse. Maybe you don't have time for your parents, your family. You don't have time to spend at home, and that might be a source of stress, and might be a source of conflict. Also this could be like there could be a new boss in your life, and this boss might be demanding lots and lots of time from you, in terms of your profession in your career, and you don't have the time to be with your family. So it's like stress from both career and profession in your home life also. Also, whatever this new thing happens in your life, this new beginning that happens in your life might bring some sort of negative image. So might place you in a negative. You might be seen in a negative way by society at large. I don't know why, for what reason. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing a bad thing. It doesn't necessarily mean that, okay? It just means that around this time, you might be viewed in a negative way. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say, for instance, astrology. Astrology isn't looked at in the most positive ways by everyone. If you say to someone, I'm a doctor, okay, probably collectively you are seen in a very positive way, but astrologers not necessarily, okay? So whatever you're doing, it doesn't mean it needs to be bad, okay? Only that other people or society at large, for a brief period of time, let's hope, will see you in a negative way, okay? And that's it. That's the reading that I have for you, Sagittarius. An astrological reading for November 2016. This is a very general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading, please send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.